Hello there. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name's Paula. So today is a full yogic breathing practice. So it won't be super long, so maybe just around 10 minutes or so. And we're going to be lying back, particularly if you're in your latest stages of pregnancy. So from the second half of second trimester and into your third trimester. I'll explain how I've set myself up here. I've got a nice wide blanket at the bottom to be nice and comfy. I've got a bolster, and then I've put two blocks on top of one another to elevate the bolster. So it's on more of a diagonal line. And then I've got a little blanket here for a pillow or just to support the back of the head. If you're in your earlier parts of your pregnancy, then you might feel comfortable to lie all the way back. Just see how you go. We just want to find a position that feels quite supportive and comfortable, allows you to completely relax and just focus on your breathing. And the focus is really just going to be about creating space and slowing things down. We start to feel quite compressed as we go on into the pregnancy. So hopefully this will be helpful. Let's make a start. So once you've set yourself up, make sure you're nice and warm because we're going to just be lying in stillness. So, jumpers, socks, you might want to pop a blanket on top of yourself just if that feels good. And coming up to your bolster, you want to just have a little bit of space between you and the bolster, maybe just about 10 centimeters to begin with. Let's bend the knees up, feet flat on the mat to lay ourselves down. Hands back behind you, starting to lay yourself back. Make sure that that's feeling comfortable. A little pillow or blanket underneath the head is supportive. And then feet flat onto the mat for the moment. Let's just lift the hips up and just lengthen out the lower back for a moment, placing the hips back down. And you might feel like you want to keep your feet flat on the mat or knees dropping in together. If it's comfortable, you might go for your legs out wide into your Baddha. As we keep going into the practice, if you feel like that gets too much, then just place the feet flat onto the mat once again, okay? I'm going to keep my feet flat onto the mat, arms down by your side, letting the tips of the shoulders fall away. And then once you're ready, closing down the eyes. And taking some time just to feel into the body. With each exhale, just allowing the body to get a little bit heavier and a little bit softer. Just allowing the face to relax. Forehead smooths out, releasing the jaw. Feeling into this space where you're supported and being nourished. And then shifting the focus to your breathing. And starting to follow the breathing in and out through the nose. And gently starting to lengthen into your breath. So slowing down the inhale. And slowing down the exhale. You might start to drop into that oceanic breath. So that ujjayi breathing sound. But unlike in Ujjayi breathing, we won't be drawing in the belly button or engaging any of the bandhas. So just really want to keep the breath easy and open as well as expansive. Noticing if you can start to take the breath into the sides of the rib cage as you inhale. And as you exhale, just letting everything go. So just thinking about expanding to the sides of the rib cage, thinking about bringing the breath into the upper part of the lungs as well. And then as you exhale, letting everything go. Just continuing to lengthen the breathing. We're going to add a count to the breath. And I'll be taking the count eventually for an inhale to 6 and an exhale to 8. If any of those counts feel like it's too much, just feel free to stay back at a count that feels available to you. But we'll start a little bit lower in our count. So let's exhale all together. On the next inhale, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just continue on your own. Remember that if it feels like you're straining too much, then you can always drop the counting back. And if you lose your way at all, just remember you can just start again. This last couple of minutes here. So whenever you're ready, you can let go of the counting, but continue to stay with the breathing, expanding to the breath, particularly lengthening out that exhale. And starting to let go of the extended breath. Just allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Noticing any difference with the way that you're feeling, with the way that your breath is feeling. Just in comparison to when you first started the practice. Particularly when we slow down that exhale, we're activating our relaxation response, our parasympathetic nervous system. Just encouraging everything to slow down. And we restore and rejuvenate. Just last couple of moments. If your knees are still open, if you're in that Supta Baddha Konasana, make sure you bring your knees up towards the ceiling, feet flat onto the mat. Gently blink open the eyes. And then we're going to roll over onto the left-hand side. So you're just using the left forearm, just rolling over onto that left forearm, the left leg, coming up to a seated position. Just take a few moments, just in a comfortable cross-legged position, resting the palms of the hands onto the legs. Just reclosing the eyes for a moment. Just feeling the length of the spine. And bringing the palms of the hands together in front of your chest. Little bow down towards your hands, acknowledging your effort to practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Namaste. Thanks so much, everyone.